All right, welcome back everybody. ASAP Grim here, and this is the continuation of our Learning Stellaris series where I'm the one learning. And in this episode, we are going to make use of the pause button. I want to show you that our total unemployed right now is 5, and we have about 36 open jobs. I went through and counted them. So we're waiting for population to build up to fill those jobs. We're also still building planets out, I think, and I will probably bring you back from unpaused if I am building a planet out. Before I put you on pause, let's just verify. Okay, Haramuth Prime just now was colonized, so we have 19 districts here, so I'll probably be taking you through that. I'll bring you back off pause for that. Here, a Fall Prime, same thing. Zeldra, though, it's all done. It's got 13 open jobs, but I think we've got everything on here, at least for the time being, that we're going to have. Mira Prime, I do want to expand research, but we're not going to do that until these other jobs are filled. Japhone 1... tough to call. 9 open jobs. I think I'm going to leave this research as is for the time being. I'm just going to focus on Mira Prime. Vume looks like it's all done. Vume Prime seems to be done. Havankir done. Karenval done. Why does it have one more slot than Havankir? What am I missing? An Atakatan Monument. And Unity appears to be done for the time being. Because a primary part of what we're waiting on is population, I think I'm going to order up colony ships for Uldor Prime and for Manakadir Prime. And we're not going to do much else to them except just put robot factories on them and build some city districts. I want to, when it comes to development, I want to focus on these two right here. Okay, so that should be good. We're in the year 2314. Remember, we're about 7,400 points ahead of our primary competition of the UNE and the Haval State. I am trying my best for a strategy that just stays behind our walls and builds up. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to Alt-Tab. I'm pausing our countdown timer, and I am putting you guys on pause as of right now. Okay, welcome back, guys. I better make sure that went through. Are you unpaused? Yes, you are. Okay. Shortly after I put you on pause, notice it's only 23:15, but very shortly after I put you on pause, we got the technology for cruisers. So I went ahead. I had Strike Force Garuda was still building up, but I designed the Tristan class cruiser here. It's got a large advanced railgun. It's got 3 medium X-ray lasers and then 2 small advanced railguns as well. I'm actually gonna swap that out. Yeah, I'm gonna swap that out for lasers. What are we working with here? Goes to medium range. My theory is that I will have stripped the shields by the time enemies get within range of these guns here. And so I don't want more shield strippers. I want stuff that goes after armor. And part of the reason that I'm thinking that is because these are set up, these lower level ships are set up to focus on stripping shields. So I want my cruisers to focus more on stripping armor. Right, and then maybe my battleships will carry torpedoes that will go directly to the hull. So that's what we're dealing with there. Now we're going to bring up, oh, by the way, 2 colony ships are out, both of them. So that's good. Let's go over to Fleet Manager, and we're going to up everybody to 10. Now I think this is going to send us over our naval cap whenever I add the cruisers. Right now we're at 160 of 226. If I put in 5 cruisers, we're at 220 of 226. And that puts us at 240 of 226. So they're added. What I want to do is find a world that maybe I don't have. I don't have a fortress on yet that I'm willing to put a fortress on. I don't want to do that one. That one's already there. That one's already there. That one's already there. That one's there. Okay, so it needs to be one of the newer worlds. So I may bust our fleet limit. We'll simply pay a little bit of energy credit cost for that, but I'll be within limit here pretty soon, because Haramuth Prime is where I'll put it down at. I think I only need one more. Certainly Efall Prime would be a second one, and that would absolutely for sure take me beyond the 240 that I need. I'm confident of that. Okay. This needs to be designated. And Carino needs to be designated. You know what might be easier? Label the wormhole ones as WH. Shiat. Okay, that's wormhole defense. Is there anything else I need? Let's go through our planets. I have 13 jobs, but not very many. It's not worth it. I'll just let them naturally settle. 8 jobs here. 4 right here. Maybe I'll go ahead and resettle right here. This will help. There's 3. And, oh, I guess they need a human. How about if you took a technician? Okay. Vium Prime. 0 jobs open now. Or Vium Secundus. Eight jobs open at Caronval. Six jobs now.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
And we just learned alloy mega forges. We're doing okay on minerals right now. I'm going to go ahead and unlock plasteel armor. Okay, now that I have mega forges, we can upgrade this guy. And I think that's the only place I'm building alloys at. Not there, of course, not there. We've just upgraded that one. Not here. This one is industrial. Consumer goods, not there. Not there. Okay, can Mira Prime be converted yet? I only need 139 more minerals. Booyah. Okay, that's going to take a long while, but we're going to be taking care of that. Okay, 23:15. I'm pausing our countdown timer, and I'm putting you guys back on pause. Well, as soon as I put you guys on pause, a Fall Prime became available, so let's put up a robot assembly plant. We're going to need some minerals. And we'll add a stronghold, and then I'm going to build... Really? One, two, three city districts. That should give us a good ratio for population growth. And this planet was going to be geared towards the minerals, I think. I could also, maybe we'll go minerals and Forge World. We'll see. I'm not sure. Some of this stuff will shuffle in the future as we specialize more. We can take our construction ship and grab these crystals. That'll help. Okay, and that's good to go then. Let's go ahead and stop the countdown timer. And once again, place you guys on pause. Right now. Okay, welcome back, guys. I just enabled robots to serve as soldiers. And I transferred some people over here to FO Prime. I also disabled the clerk's job. But by transferring and filling the jobs here, we took care of that stronghold. That's got us at 246. So we are now going to upgrade. Whoops. Got to remember to click the assign to base. Hippogriff is already set. Okay. So we are building our ships now. How are we looking as far as jobs? At a glance, 17. That right here is 24. 4, 5, 6, 36, 42. About 42 jobs open. So that's quite a bit. That's more than I would like. So we want our population count to drive up quickly.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Since I've got the naval cap that I need, I don't think I'm going to do any other development. I don't want to open more jobs. I just want planet capacity to be at a point that it will support maximum growth. All right, we got the antimatter reactor. That's going to help with our power production. And the next thing I want to take is... I'm trying to stay away from advanced research complexes right now because it's really easy for me to tell which one of my baseline complexes need to be upgraded. I'm not ready for this yet. Once I have all my science things upgraded, then I'll choose that. So I think I'm gonna take Maybe the Black Hole Observatory. I better take the barrier point defense. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, and we can upgrade again. Oh, I better stand by on that. We're building. But we can upgrade these.
Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Ships refitted.
Okay.
Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Ships refitted.
We got 16 jobs open on Vume Prime.
Ships refitted.
So
Ships refitted.
we haven't seen.
Ships refitted.
I
Ships refitted.
don't think we've seen the
Ships refitted.
benefit of upgrading these
Ships
alloy
refitted.
megaforges yet. Clerk jobs. Are those really counting against us? I don't think so. No. Alright, what did we just learn? We got assembly patterns. Mining station output, or let's take super solid materials. And then I'm going to go ahead and pause our countdown timer and bring you guys back to pause. Notice that we are colonizing Uldor Prime and Menakadir Prime. And we're in the year 2320. Alt-tabbing. And putting you on pause now. Okay, guys, it's not been very long. We're in 2321. We just gained 2 techs. Let's find out what those were. We got the interlinked support systems that unlocks barrier point defense. And so now we will grab advanced. Well, let's get the self-aware colony ships going. Okay, then we also got Galactic Administration, which gives us a civic slot. That's what this is for. That's why I brought you guys back. Let's take Interstellar Campaigns. And I need to decide on what we're going to add. A lot of times I like this one, but I'm going to avoid that for RP purposes here. I'd like to use that on a future playthrough with a different race. I'm thinking to stay warrior related. We have Nationalistic Zeal and Distinguished Admiralty. Those are 2 war related ones, so it wouldn't be bad to balance that out with a civic based one. We could go maybe Police State. It's between police state and warrior culture. I think police state, guys. I'm not really twiddling my thumbs over which one's more powerful. I'm trying to think of which one fits this. Which one tells the better story of how this culture operates, and I'm thinking police state. This is as close in the default races. This is about as close to the Roman Empire as I think you can get. Minus the fact that I don't know that the Romans would be considered ethnocentric, and these guys, I've kind of built them to be that way. The Romans kind of didn't care. They did see themselves as better. They absolutely did. They saw themselves as better than everybody else, but more, I don't think necessarily from an ethnicity position. It was more from our ideals and how we do things and how our culture trains people is better than you guys. I don't think it was so much involved in our biological makeup is better than you guys, you know, if that makes sense. But let's go ahead and grab police state. We'll reform it. And that's going to give us +5 stability and increase, or allow enforcers to produce unity as well. it encourages us to put enforcers down on our colonies, and I'll just, right now we have so many open jobs that I'll simply put them down as needed. All right, so we're in 2321. Let's alt tab, let's stop the countdown timer, and I will place you guys back on pause as of right now. All right, guys, we have the last 10 minutes of this episode, so let's just let it roll. I'm not going to pause it anymore, but we're in the year 2325, and we just got the Ecumenopolis. Mira Prime is encased. For untold generations, the cold and empty ruins of Mira Prime have stood dormant as quiet symbols of a golden age that came to an abrupt end eons ago. No longer. The planet-wide city has at last been reborn, and those same dilapidated ruins are once more alive with activity. Where possible, existing buildings and infrastructure have been repaired and repurposed. Where the damage was too great, the rubble and ruins have been cleared away to allow for new construction. That's an impressive feat. If you were to think of this as whatever country you're in, whatever society that you exist in, if you guys were able to accomplish something like this, I mean, this is technology from another older species that outpaces you, that you guys were able to find. You were able to study it and sort of backwards engineer it, and then build onto it and augment it, repower it up, and then build anew and hook that into the existing alien infrastructure where required. That is an enormous feat. Let's take a look at Mira Prime up here. It even looks cool. Look at this, guys. This is basically, if you're a Star Wars fan, this is kind of how Corinth would look. Corinth is a city world. Look at that. Look at this. You got to imagine these are power grids. But I don't know, maybe they're alloy forges, you know. But that is just really... Look at that, man. That's cool right there. I might have to grab a screenshot of this later on and find an angle that I like. Something like that. Got the space station in the background. And put that on my desktop. All right, make that my background. What else is going on? Well, Mira Prime is about to produce a boatload of jobs. A lot. You can see the science research has gone down from 30% to 10%. 10%. And I would call that substantial. But the amount of alloy or consumer good production, I think we're going to turn into alloys, makes that 20% loss in research worth it. This thing's going to produce a crazy amount of alloys. And that's where those jobs are going to come from. But for right now, with 4 specialists and 4 workers, we're going to... These are labs. I think we can... With this group... I don't want to do that. I don't know. Let's go with 2 maybe. Let's go with 2. Let's look at Vium Prime. We still have 14 jobs open here. Most of them are metallurgists. Are metallurgist specialists? Yes, they are. Okay, I want to go back to Mira Prime, and I'm going to cancel these. I am trying to get one planet handled at a time. Let's resettle what we can to here. We do have droid tech, so the droids can fill these jobs as well as the humans. These metallurgist jobs. What's that put me at? Because I forgot to count. Okay, I've got 2 open jobs left. One open job. But no other unemployed. Okay, so, but Vium Prime is almost taken care of. We should see that effect. Yeah, we jumped to 148. That's nice. And we just got the Ministry of Production building. That also is quite nice. Quite nice. We will take the hostile environment adaptation. Okay, what else can I do here? Who else has jobs open? We got 7 here, 5 here. None here, none here. 10. Okay, 0, 2. And 1. Okay, we want to take care of these top ones first, knock them out so that they're just producing workers that can be ferried off elsewhere. We've upgraded our fleets, so we're sitting around 8K on naval fleet. We're looking pretty on our naval capacity there. We can handle that. Uldor Prime just now colonized. Okay, and so did Menakadir. Both of them are set up to have strongholds, 1 stronghold and 1 robot assembly plant, which are not, I mean, those jobs are not filled yet. Also, can we disable clerks? There we go. Okay, Haramuth should already be done. Yes. And so should Ifal. Yes. Alright, good. 23:26, and we got about 3 minutes left. Go ahead and pop the defragmenter again. We are starting to dip in energy credits. We're still nowhere near hurting. Minerals, though. That snuck up on me. Our economy is strong enough to support that kind of a loss temporarily, but we'd like to get that fixed soon. Bad choices. I guess take the youngest. And this science ship here also needs somebody. And again, it's just physicists and stuff. Okay. Where are you at? Dadgummit, I put the wrong one. Alright, where's my science vessel? You. There we go. Might as well sell. And we're maxed out. Maybe we'll go ahead and buy 10,000 here. Okay, let's see what else can happen. Karenval had 2 jobs open. Okay, that takes care of Karenval. Everything's looking good here. I don't want to upgrade anything. Now, see, this is the kind of thing that would just sort of keep me going on producing more and more jobs for resources. But I'm going to purposely weather the storm on this. Once I get existing jobs filled, and my next jobs that I create are going to be science. We're still sitting around
Science
1,200.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
Well, we might be around 1,600. 12's right. Okay. Plasma accelerator. Okay. There's our timer. Maybe advanced combat roles. Yes. Okay. And then we're going to save it. Let's take a look at where we're at. We're in the year 2327, making plus 217 energy credits. We're at -3 minerals, plus 229 food, plus 135 alloys, plus 134 consumer goods, plus 4 on influence per month, plus 226 on unity. That's pretty good. That's a good number, I think. Last time I was sitting around 189 for a really long time. We're up over 1,000. We're probably 1,200-ish on science. We're in the red here, but really we're okay. We can afford to buy these. We don't care about Empire Sprawl. We got 339 humans and 64 harvesters for a total pop of 403. 9 of 12 on starbase capacity, 240 of 259 on naval capacity. We're waiting for more robot points to upgrade our robots. If we open up the F2 and look at victory, call them 6,500, call us. Let's just lowball it at 14.3, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Did I do that right? 13 minus 5, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. We've extended our lead. Remember, we were at 7.7 2 episodes ago. We stayed at 7.7 throughout last episode. We're now at 7.8K on our lead, so that's good. And we haven't touched science yet. So we're coming up on doing another science explosion, and I really think that that's the one that pushes the ball forward. That one in population, which is why getting robots early is important. All right, guys, that should be everything for this episode. Again, we're in 2327, and it's going swimmingly for us right now. Everything can change in a hurry, though, as we hurtle forward into the future. So again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by this channel. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, real world. And I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.